I'm Dick the Bruiser. Stay tuned for another half hour of exciting wrestling action.
And now he puts that leg right across the hole.
Whips him around like a duck with a chicken. Takes him down to the mat face first.
Oh my God!
Hey there, wrestling fans. Good old Nick H here with another episode of OTM Classics, and man, do I have some stuff lined up for you guys tonight. It's going to be great. I am going to bring the cage match from WWA between Spike Hubert and Buddy Colt. That is definitely a cool match. Wasn't that long, but you know what? You'll get the hint when you start seeing the footage. It was something else. The crowd was definitely into it. And also, too, I have come across a gem of wrestling footage. Of course, of all of the tapes that I collect and so forth. But this is where Hardcore Craig, that's right, Hardcore Craig, before he was even hardcore, early in his career, where he and the Hustler, Carmine Despirito, hey Carmine, were out in Germany, and Craig had an opportunity to wrestle some of the top talent out in that area. And it is definitely a blast from the past. It's a great match. Great footage, and it's definitely different to see Hardcore Craig with hair. That's it, really, with hair. So I tell you what, fans, let's go ahead and start off with Hardcore Craig with the Hustler, Carmine Despirito, in Germany.
You got him, baby. You got him. Beautiful. Is that beautiful? That's it. That's it. Get in there, ref. Ask him, ref. Ask him. Ask him. Ask him here, ref. There, amigo. That's it. That's it. Get on the ref, get on the ref, get on the ref. Count, count, ref. Come on, baby.
Shut up!
Come on, baby.
All of you. Yeah, you too there, buddy. Here we go.
Way to do it, baby. Get that action. Come on, man. Come on.
Are we fucking?
Come on. Watch up. You better already pull my hair. It's just go.
Stop beide in den Ring zurück. Und nicht an den Seiten ringen. Ende der zweiten Runde.
Come on.
see this match. Hubert versus Colt inside the cage. The reason for the cage, Bobby Colt and Hubert have had many run-ins. Each time, Hercules Hubert has Colt on, say, the ropes or within the grasp of defeat. His manager, Rooster Griffin, interferes. So instrumental is Rooster Griffin that the promoter decided to put a fence around. At the wish of you, the fans, your letters, your cards, your wishes, all were answered. And Hubert now has his chance to win an honest victory. Hopefully he can do so. Bobby Colt's a tough competitor. He didn't get where he is today by not being able to wrestle and hold his own. Hubert just digging in with that forearm. Hubert with a terrific flip, and now he puts that leg right across Colt. Not enough, though. Hubert quickly on top of Colt again, trying to wear him down. Hubert. That takes place in a cage match. You can expect anything. I witnessed Spike Hubert in a cage match approximately a year ago. He got up on that 15-foot high steel cage and flew to the center of the ring, toppling his opponent. Oh my! Cole almost threw Hubert's forehead right into the steel mesh, but Hubert smartly blocked himself. Colt trying to do some damage. Hubert has him up in the atomic drop. Oh, he put Colt in the atomic drop. Here comes Rooster getting up on top of the cage. Hubert scores a punch. Hubert didn't allow the Rooster to get in there. Now Hubert's on that third rope, which is not a disqualification if he comes off of it, for there's no time limit, no disqualification. We have less than 1 minute remaining in our broadcast for today's show. Colt doing some damage to Hubert, and again, Hubert stops himself from being rammed into the steel mesh. Less than 30 seconds, fans. I'm David McLean, and I hope to see all of you next week.
There it is, wrestling fans. Hardcore Craig and Carmine Despirito in Germany. Isn't it something to see Craig with hair? That's right. It's totally mind-blowing. Craig, as you know, is a big staple on the Chicago independent scene. Great locker room general. Great man through and through. Definitely, I could say, one of the better hands on the Chicago scene. And he should have been signed a long time ago, in my opinion. I have to say, I am glad that I have shared the ring with Craig on numerous occasions, and I am honored to have him as a friend. So, Craig, keep the bald. You know, it looks better than the hair, in my opinion. But anyway, I'm sure you'll let me know about that later now, won't you? And there you go. Also, when we dip back to Spike Hubert and Buddy Colt in a cage from WWA, Dick The Bruisers promotion out there in Indianapolis that was shown out here in the Chicagoland area, courtesy of Bob Luce. And all I can say is it's always cool to see stuff like this. I like how Bob Luce was always a fun and happy-going guy. He had fun doing his show. He had fun doing the promos and interviews. Great time. I always love to see Bob Luce in some good old-fashioned Chicago wrestling. I'm going to end the show on a little bit of a sadder note. And fans that you already know, just recently, a Chicago legend, the Zebra Kid, has passed away. He lost his battle with cancer. And he will definitely, truly be missed. I could only say I've only worked with him, shared the same ring with him, only on a handful of occasions, but every time that I met the gentleman, he had great things to say, a joke to crack, and a smile was to be had. He will truly be missed. He laid the groundwork for a lot of people that are in business today, including Sonny Rogers. That's right, the guy that I paid in full and started my wrestling career. This match, coming from the Chicago Amphitheater in Chicago, where it was a 6-man tag for Windy City Pro Wrestling Battle of the Belts. On one end of the ring, you had the Zebra Kid, Iron Mike Samson, and the one and only Giggalo Johnny Mercedes, taking on everybody's favorite lifeguard, Sonny Rogers, and the tag team duo of the Dream Warriors. I'm going to end the show with that as my, little tribute to Zebra Kid. I got to at least put something up. Again, very warm man, very nice man, full of knowledge, and he will definitely be missed. Come next week, fans, I'll have some more Chicagoland independent wrestling back from the archives. I've got a couple little things in the works that I think will bring a little bit of humor to the show. And I think it's going to be a good time. So there you go, fans. We're going to go off to Windy City in the International Amphitheater featuring Zebra Kid. Until next time, fans, be respectful for each other, and we'll see you next time.
This event will be a 6-man tag team match. Introducing the first team from Malibu Beach, California, Sonny Rogers. From beyond the ozone, Screamer and Brood, all three at a combined weight of 670 pounds.
hung right above us. It wasn't time for a haircut, but I got one anyway. Katie barred the door. I thought the round mound of sound, Bill Robinette, our ring announcer, was in some danger as the Dream Warriors, along with Sonny Rogers, came hell-bent for fire into the ring, and Mr. Bill stood his ground. And I'm going to stand mine right here at ringside. Scott Thomas with your fans on WCW Windy City Wrestling. This should be a dandy, a six-man tag. The entire Italian Connection, Iron Mike Samson, Giggalo Johnny Mercedes, and the Zebra Kid donning the tights against Screamer and Brood, the Dream Warriors. And look at Sonny Rogers. Face Dream Warrior painted. Johnny Mercedes, the Giggalo, has lifeguard Sonny Rogers back in the corner. Reversal leapfrog back into the corner, missed with a clothesline. Sonny Rogers up top. Big monkey flip. Favorite maneuver of Sonny Rogers. And the lifeguard says, "Cowabunga, dudes." Maybe you can hear just off to my right at ringside the ever-present WCW #1 fan, the Meddler, telling the Italian Connection they are going down, boys. Elbow from Johnny Mercedes, and in comes Iron Mike Samson. Double clothesline, and what's that? Brood in. Picks him up, drop kick. Oh, my. All 6 men in the ring. What's happening now? Oh. Look at this. Brood going crazy. Look at Screamer over the top. And the Italian Connection regrouping right in front of us, and I don't blame them. Zebra Kid calling for a strategy meeting here. Referee Gary Gronke issuing a count. Somebody's got to get back in, and I've lost track of the legal men. I guess it's going to be Sonny Rogers, along with Iron Mike Samson. Oh, my, talk about your action. A 6-man tag team match reads like a who's who of WCW superstars. Lifeguard Sonny Rogers, ranked number 2 in the WCW computer rankings, chasing lightweight champion Mike Anthony. Iron Mike Samson in there now. He is ranked as the #1 contender for KC Knight's middleweight championship belt. Brood, who just tagged off with the lifeguard Sonny Rogers, ranked number 3 in the middleweight division. And as a tag team, both of these tag teams ranked in the top 5. The Dream Warriors are ranked as the #1 contenders to take on the Untouchables. And it's maneuvers like that from Iron Mike Samson that keep Italian Connection up in the top 5, also ranked number 2. Tilt-a-whirl slam is only Mike Samson can do. That is devastating. A crushing blow when you hit the mat. But that tilt-a-whirl action upsets the balance in the inner ear. And I'm telling you, Brood is doing the right thing by getting out of the ring and shaking the cobwebs. Comes in over the top rope with a clothesline. And a little hoochie-coo for good measure. Now tags into the man that I think is the most exciting wrestler at WCW, Screamer, against the Giggalo Johnny Mercedes. And just take a look at this guy. Win, lose, draw, doesn't matter who he's fighting. Screamer gives you 110%. Oftentimes appears impervious to pain. Doesn't care if he throws the rule book out the window, but he is a fan favorite, and you can see why. Non-stop action. And that ever-present scream, and you hear the fans responding. Down goes Giggalo Johnny Mercedes. Into the turnbuckle and a tag now. Lifeguard Sonny Rogers, and you can hear the whistles in the crowd as fans of Sonny Rogers love the lifeguard. Count of 2. Even though it's a 6-man tag team competition, I've got to believe that whether it's the Dream Warrior team that wins or the Italian Connection team that wins here, the winners will have a chance at the WCW Tag Team title belts currently held by Buster and Ice, the Untouchables. Roll up. Zebra Kid came in, but Mercedes able to kick out on his own, and now Zebra Kid is going to show you some quickness. Like him or not, and I don't know anyone who does, Zebra Kid has more moves. Look at that.
5 minutes, 5.
Zebra Kid will come at you from all angles, and he packs a lot of power into a relatively compact 210 pounds. And here's the powerhouse of the team, Mike Samson, but he misses. Iron Mike continues to get bigger each time I see him in terms of muscular development. Again, he went for a punch, and Lifeguard's out of the way, but that time he got him. Iron Mike Samson may be pound for pound the strongest man in WCW. Perhaps second only in that category to the Olympian Ken Patera. Lifeguard Sonny Rogers where he doesn't want to be. Double and triple team by the Italian Connection. Iron Mike Samson feeling his oats. In come the Warriors. Gary Gronke chasing him back. And that gives Zebra Kid a chance to come in without a tag and go on the attack of Sonny Rogers, the lifeguard here. Right above us, looks like they were trying to wrap that tag rope around the throat of Sonny Rogers. Gary Gronke doing a good job. A good job? Gary Gronke doing a good job? I guess so. Iron Mike Samson going for the cover. This could be it. Count of 2. And out kicks the lifeguard, Sonny Rogers. Rake across the eyes. Iron Mike Samson right above us now, right into the boot. The Zebra Kid, and in comes Zebes. Series of forearms and fists, and Brood's had enough. He's trying to get the attention of Gary Gronke, but that's not going to help his man, Zebra Kid. Pointing to the old cranium goes kidneys. He's a little mixed up in his anatomy. Zebra Kid has Sonny Rogers up against the ropes. Iron Mike Samson comes in now. Oh, and a big power clothesline. And you get a clothesline from Iron Mike, and that's a big arm coming across you. Just take a look at this guy. Reverse neck breaker. Spinning neck breaker, if you will. Count of 2. How much more can Sonny Rogers take? He needs to get a tag. Tag work even more important in a 6-man match, and there's the lifeguard in the sleeper. This is Sonny Rogers' favorite hold. If anybody knows how to break it, it would be Sonny Rogers. And he did. He's got him up, and he drops him across the top rope. What a great defensive move by the lifeguard, Sonny Rogers. Both men tag, and now Brood's got just who he wants, the Zebra Kid. Down he goes. Brood now goes after Iron Mike, who reverses it, and he catches him. Double arm powerbomb. And Brood going to work. Johnny Mercedes now catching a screamer on the outside with Iron Mike. And from behind, the Zebra Kid poleaxes Brood, and watch out, Johnny Mercedes has the chain of Iron Mike Samson. Gary Gronke doesn't see him. Sonny Rogers from behind. And the Zebra Kid gets knocked with the chain. Brood goes for the pin. 1, 2, it's over. Count of 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the team of Screamer, Brood, and Sonny Rogers.
Turnabout is fair play, I say. There's your winners, and the crowd loves it. Brood, Screamer, Sonny Rogers, your winning six-man team, the Dream Warriors, and the lifeguard here on WCW. Windy City Wrestling. Don't go away. We'll be right back.